Hello and welcome back to Avowed. Last time we found the person who killed us, and they were actually very reasonable, and they went into our custody with no real effort. So, this time we go and see what our companions think about that. And I'm assuming they're going to have many opinions. So, let's start by heading out to the Living Land, too far, Dawnshore. And then we are going to simply rest at the camp. Yeah. And then we're going to go back again. Don't know where else we need to go after this. I guess we probably need to go see the ambassador. That seems like a good place to go. And maybe see if the steel Garrote are in. But we'll see. Anyway. Hello.
It's not every day you get to deal with the person who killed you. And now they're in the dungeons, where they can plot their revenge in silence.
If he wanted revenge, surely he would have if he wanted to fight us, surely the best time is when we're in his, in his base. Sounds like you don't approve. They're harmless now. They've done had plenty of time to think about what they've done. Or let them come. If they break out of that prison, they deserve another shot. Sounds like you don't approve my decision. Yeah, let's ignore, some reasoning for it, because none of these quite match, and let's just say, how do you feel?
Oh, I do. They're locked away now. And if you need an assassin in the future, they'll probably do anything to get out. Anyway, it doesn't matter what I think. You found the assassin, and you're still alive, which means well done, Marius. Anyway.
I'd love to get your thoughts on our companions.
Companions? It's just Kai, isn't it? As you know, Kai and I have worked together in the past. It's a blessed miracle he never got me killed. Honestly, he's a good guy. A bit too quick to ask questions for my taste, but... Kai's good enough. Tell him I said that I'll cut a hole in your water skins.
Fair enough. I'd like to know more about you.
Ask away.
Understand you grew up in Solace?
Yes, I did. The less we talk about that, the better.
Well, now you have to tell me what happened. I'm interested.
No, I really don't. Let's lay this out, Envoy. How about this? You don't worry about my life story, and I won't roll my eyes every time you start talking about souls. Now, we just met, Envoy, and I'm here to do a job. Maybe we'll be best of friends someday, but this isn't that day. Best we just keep things professional.
Interesting. We'll try this again another time.
Alright. Can't say you'll get a different answer, though.
What exactly makes you the best hunter in the Living Lands?
Well, I'm one of the very few people who spends most of their time out in the wilds and haven't gotten themselves killed yet. I know the difference between hay-bleed toxin and high-tox bloom, which is something you should be really thankful for. And you know the Ballarok and the grinning Ballarok?
What exactly is a Ballarok?
Probably the meanest living thing out in the wilds. Just as soon tear you apart as look at you. I am one of the few who have seen a Ballarok and lived. Mostly because I had the brains to run the Dragu out of there. We're gonna get you where you're going, Envoy. Alive and with as few blithe-tail bites as possible. That, more or less, is all you need to know about me.
What language is that you're speaking? I'm assuming the little extra bits. If I did this, it'll say it's a Lember expletive, but give me some more.
Same one you are. What kind of blessed question is that? Oh, I see. I sometimes use Lember without really thinking about it. That's what you mean, right?
Yeah. I thought I recognized it, we'll say with our high intellect. This is also the most difficult check we've done so far.
Right. I hear Pargrunen all over the world speak it. I only know what I learned in Solace.
Can you teach it to me?
I barely realize I'm doing it anymore. If you want to learn Lember, you'll have to spend time in Solace. And that's not going to happen anytime blessed soon.
I assume blessed means very?
Ha, right. Something like that. I'm sure you'll pick it up as we travel. It's not that blessed difficult.
That's all for now.
Right. Changing the subject?
Let's talk about Dawnshore?
Right. What do you want to know?
Or can you tell me about... We've already done this. Yeah, no.
Right. Good talk.
Good talk. Hey, Kai.
Not everyone warrants an assassination attempt, you know. You should be flattered.
Should I also be offended that he changed his mind?
Not at all. He was even more in awe of you when we found him in the cistern. Though I suspect Ludwig and the Steel Garrote will take that shine right off him.
It's too bad. They'll quickly undo the progress you were making with him.
It was justice. Would you rather I killed him?
Your people have been trying to bring justice to the frontier since the first Adiran bureaucrat made landfall. To Ambassador Hilgard's credit, this is about the tamest Paradis has ever been. In days past, your murder would have barely made the town crier's announcements. Now, open bloodshed is relatively rare. In most corners of the city, anyway.
That sounds like progress.
To some. Others, like Eagwolf, see the firm hand of authority closing around their necks. And Ludwig and the Steel Garrote are only making matters worse.
What does the Steel Garrote have to do with anything?
They're a match to a powder keg. Your ambassador and the rest of the Adiran forces have been dragging the frontier, kicking and screaming towards order and civilization. All the things that half of us moved here to escape. Then, one day, Ludwig and the Steel Garrote show up to reinforce the Adiran presence, and they're as harsh as Wodaka herself.
They're paladins of the goddess of oaths and order. Of course they're strict.
Strict is one thing. Fanatical's another. The Rawatayan Navy's known for harsh punishment. When I served, we watched a gunner hold a red-hot cannonball while she sang our empire's anthem. All for trading some of our supplies on the side, mind you.
You have to maintain discipline somehow.
You'd make an excellent admiral, envoy. However, that approach won't win many allies in the Living Lands. As Ludwig will find out. It remains to be seen whether Ambassador Hilgard and Ludwig are rowing in the same direction. But I fear there's trouble on the horizon, especially if the Steel Garrote's tactics win out.
I'm here to investigate the Dream Scourge, not mediate between Hilgard and the Steel Garrote, although we'll probably do that anyway.
Like it or not, their differences could make trouble for you, especially since the Steel Garrote is here under Adir's flag. And I worry about what that means for the rest of us.
Something's on your mind.
Just thinking about Claviger Amon. I let him down. I've let a few people down over the years. But I did promise someone once that I'd do my part to look after all of us riffraff who've made a home here. My best chance of doing that is helping you investigate this plague and keep a lid on tensions. And, hopefully, fend off any future assassination attempts.
Oh, a chance to name drop? I was going to say I'm glad for the company, but a chance to name drop the Emperor? Obviously. I serve the Emperor of Adir. I hope that won't be a problem.
If you're going to put a stop to what we saw in the Strangle Route, I don't care what power you serve. None of us have a future if the Dream Scourge spreads. I think that's enough doom and gloom for one night. Sleep easy, envoy. As best you can.
I've got questions about you.
So did my commanding officers.
I'd like to get your thoughts on our other companions.
You're asking me? I'm not much of a gossip.
Uh-huh.
Okay, who do you want to know about?
How long have you known Marius?
Long enough that he's got a good roster of stories about my blunders in the wilds, which he'll remind us of constantly. He's got a soft heart under that gruff exterior. He feels things more deeply than he lets on, so if he burns the stew one evening, maybe don't mention it.
It's difficult to get to know him. He doesn't really open up. Yeah, I think that's what I want to say.
Give him time, and don't rush the process.
Think of him like a skittish little cub. He just needs to get used to you, but he'll come around once he does. definitely don't tell him I said that.
I want to know what you think about me.
Okay. But only if you let me turn that question around once I've answered you.
That's fair.
I think you've been trusted with a nearly impossible task. When we first met, I thought that was because you made some powerful enemies back home. But as I've gotten to know you, I think that if anyone can stop the Dream Scourge, it's you. At the end of the day, I'm proud to fight alongside you. And there you have it. Your turn now.
You're trustworthy and reliable. No matter what we get into, I know I can count on you. I mean, that's true. I appreciate your level head and even temper. As much as we're all spending to get, as much time as we're all spending together, that's important. You're open-minded and reasonable. Don't let ideologies drive you. Frankly, I don't see eye to eye with you, but I appreciate you helping me see things through. Let's say no matter what we get into, I can rely on, or I can count on you. I think that that makes sense for how our relationship with him is currently.
Oh, well, that's nice of you to say. I don't mean to be rude. That's just more praise than I've probably earned. Enough about me, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
See ya.
Holler if you need anything else.
I will, but I need to run to this, so you're gonna start some party banter. And right now, I want to go and see the ambassador. Right. So, let's leave here. We then have to go to Dawnshore, then to this one. Yeah, I think we can only travel back there. Although I should try traveling from the camp and see if it moves forward the time. That's probably worth investigating, because otherwise you have to do a double load every time you go, if you want to travel somewhere else afterwards, which isn't ideal. Anyway, doesn't take too long either way. Right, in here. Oh, our friend's gone. Well, this means the world's changed slightly.
Tell me you brought good news.
I brought news.
Never a dull moment when you're around.
Okay, I guess I didn't bring any news. My mistake. And we know that the Steel Garrote are up here. Were they in Hightown? Adherin headquarters. Yeah, they're there. So I guess we're going back to Hightown. And we'll see. Yeah. Interestingly, I didn't realize it was called Adherin headquarters. Because I was assuming the Adherin headquarters would be that area that had the ambassador in it, as, you know, the highest ranking member of Adir who isn't us. But I guess not. I guess this is the Adherin headquarters. Captain?
This city needs discipline.
Right. Moving on. Is there anything here?
They call them the Living Lands, but things die a lot around here.
Ironic.
Don't die out there.
Okay, I don't really know where this was. So this must not be where the Steel Garrote was. Let me go to the Dawnshore again. Can we see the Steel Garrote anywhere? I guess they must have been here then. Unless they were in that way. Maybe they... No, because no, they weren't in there. So it must be here. Now I'm starting to question where everything is, but... Well, we'll test back over here. There are a couple buildings where I'm like, it could have been that one, but I'm not entirely sure. I think it is probably the one that we were at, because that's the one that had the captain outside of it, but... Let's see. Other places I think it could be would be around to the left here. But one of these buildings was maybe the Steel Garrote building. But I guess that would be incorrect. And then it was all the way over at the militia barracks is the other place it could be. If it's not there, then I give up. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's not where I thought that was going to go. Through here. And continue getting our cardio in as we run all the way to the back here. So this is the militia barracks. Those guys, but it's not where the steel garrote is. And they weren't up here because we had somebody there. Oh, interesting. Now that we've cleared out those guys, the Adherents are now guarding this area. Well, that is... they moved in quickly. They definitely moved in quickly. Well, with that there, I have no idea where the steel garrote are, so I think it's probably time for us to leave, because I don't believe that Ludwin was around, or Ludwin was around, so we might have to go find her at some point. Journal. We could go and find the Watcher and advance this quest a little bit, or we can go and do all these bounties. So where is the Watcher? The Watcher is somewhere. Oh, right. This isn't where the Watcher is, but if I step outside, it will show me. There we go. Right, there's the Watcher. So yeah, I think we've got to do some exploring first, because it's definitely a way away. So we have two options. We can either head along here, or we can head down this way. Now, I would assume going along here makes more sense, because that's the area that's just unlocked from that party camp. So this probably makes sense as our next area to explore. So, with that in mind, we're actually going to run all the way back here, because we have another way that we want to go out of Paradise. Also, if we're exploring that side, we want to, yeah, we want to explore it from this side anyway, so we're going to have to run or fast travel, so might as well run, because we know where to go. So, the area is up here. Let's climb up the gallows. Up this bit, and then through the back. Burn it. I'm sure I burned all of these. Apparently not well enough, though. Oh! I must have switched weapons at some point. We got the rest of the eggs in here. Let's head out. So this is where I think we should start our exploration. I just want to see how it connects. Yeah, so ivory spinner's there. So probably work our way out to that, go back along the coast, and then head up here. Makes sense to me. Ooh, a chest. Also, we need lockpicks at some point. If we find lockpicks, we've got a whole bunch of stuff we can unlock, but we will worry about that when we find a supply of lockpicks. Although I am starting to think that I might treat these lockpicking things as, instead of chests that we come back to, unless we have a lot of lockpicks, we just say, like, if we have them, we open it. If we don't, we don't open it. We'll see how that goes. Interesting, they don't actually know where I am. Maybe Stealth Archer would work in this game. Just drop down this way. Into the grass. Is that long grass there? I don't think it is. Need to go around like this.
I probably don't need to tell you.
That one's dead. Another one down. Oh, these we definitely should have fought earlier, huh? Ooh.
That's one for us.
What is this? I was just looking for spider eggs. The Ruinous Cavern. So we found a like a mini dungeon, I guess? Well, I mean, sure. Let's go in. Especially if this is something we already should have done based upon our level. Just going to go in crouched. Although we can see enemies on the minimap, so I just need to pay attention to the minimap, and then I don't need to crouch. In here. We'll have that. We'll have the fish. Anything else to destroy over here? No. Fishing pole, but I don't think anyone's been leaving their fishing equipment in here looking at the number of spider webs. There's an enemy up ahead, and blood. And rats. Just one ivory spiderling. There's one on the other side as well.
Never saw it come.
Perfect. That one is also down.
We make
Okay.
a good squad.
I was worried for a second there that more were going to attack us, but this definitely seems like somewhere I should have come much earlier. Okay, that's the way I came in. I think I just literally went in a circle. Right, so let's get you to blow that up. Right. Blow these up. Nothing there. Do, however, here. The steel Garrote medallion. A unique thing here. So that is unique in like this. Oh, right. One resolve. A metal medallion inscribed with balance scales, the symbol of the goddess Wodaka. These medallions are granted to steel Garrote members who have displayed exceptional zeal in their service to Wodaka. I still like our currency when looting because it gets you more money, but I could see us maybe one day switching. The problem is, because there's limited loot in this game, right? Like, loot doesn't respawn as far as we're aware, and enemies don't respawn. It means that anything that increases the amount of loot you gain is so much more valuable, because instead of it being like, oh, I'm saving time grinding for that later, it's I'm permanently getting something that otherwise would be unavailable. That's the way I'm seeing it anyway. So I am permanently getting money that otherwise would be unavailable. So it just makes it doesn't make sense to switch off of it, basically. Ooh, there's a way up as well. I was gonna say the way down looks like a fight, but the way up looks intriguing. Unless this is just the way down. Ah. Nope, it is its own thing. I was wondering whether maybe this was the way that you got back up again. I'm trying to think whether I hear loot. I don't think I do. It's in like my right ear all the way around that, but I don't see any there. It might be below us. It's very faint if it's there. It's got me hallucinating loot. Well, it doesn't look like we're going to be attacked the moment we go down. So there is stuff down there. That's a way we can go, but where does this go? This goes up here. Ah, this might have been what I was hearing. And note to the survivor. This note is written in small handwriting using a piece of graphite likely found among the stones nearby. To the survivor. If you have come this far, I hope this note serves as warning to you. You no doubt survived as I did by escaping through an underwater tunnel into this very chamber, initially assured by the lack of bones in here, animal or kith. Clearly the spider cannot reach this place, I thought, to my elation. Edda's worries would once again be unfounded. Of course, as I was left to my own thoughts for day after day, I realized that the relative isolation of this chamber was more of a curse than a blessing. Just as the spider was barred from entering here, so too was anything I might consider potential food. Fish, game, birds, all were captured and destroyed well before they could reach my doomed sanctuary. I feel my thoughts fleeing me as I write this, looking to find a body not so racked with hunger. Your choice is to die here with me or to brave the spider's predatory wrath once more to escape. Even now I'm not sure which is the more merciful death. Well, personally, I would say between the choices of definitely 100% dying of starvation here and maybe escaping, then I would take maybe escaping. Also, did you see the rat there? They're like, there's nothing that you could consider food. I mean, I don't know. Maybe after a while you might start considering the rats, I would think. But, you know, personal choice, I guess.
Aye, aye.
You, there we go. Ooh. Essence potion.
Unseen, unheard.
Thought I heard something there, but I didn't. Moving our way in here. Is this a quest, by the way? This Ruinous Cavern? I don't think it is, but it's the way that it's got this area in the center kind of highlighted. So that's simply meaning it's going to be a fight arena. Probably means it's just going to be a fight arena. Got it. More spiders dead. Another one down. Our stamina come back a little bit. Jump it. Back over here. And big hit. Nacib. Ah. Let's do that. Let's get a little bit of aggro got there. Let's also make you stand still. And stun. Hit it. Burn. Yeah, we definitely should have fought this earlier, huh? You summon spider minions? Okay. That wasn't too bad.
I think I sprained my shoulder.
Yeah, that seems like the kind of thing we should have fought much earlier. Apparently we've got some quest items. Nacib's leg. So this is a quest. This is Bounty Nacib. Well, I'll have that. And then steel garrote plate +1. This isn't a quest item. This is a unique. Unique armor is highly coveted. Each has its own story and each is enhanced with powerful enchantments. These armors all provide some combination of passive effects, stat increases, attribute buffs, distinct behaviors, and even new abilities. Yeah. We know. Because we already have one, you see. When taking damage greater than 25% of your maximum health, your attacker receives 50% of the damage. +1 con. This would actually trigger more often than the... like, this would trigger more often if you have lower health. So, in theory, if you have a way of healing yourself back up, like, if you have a constant heal effect, this could be very good. Because you could always be taking more than 25% of your maximum health. So you're always dealing the damage back and then you heal it back up. But I don't think it's too useful for us right now. Obviously it has the, like, you know, if you're a tank, it's pretty good. But if you're a tank, your maximum health is huge. So then taking 25% is going to be quite difficult. I guess you could be a tank that has a lot of... I was going to say damage reduction, but even then, that's the same problem. I don't know how you would do this as a tank. Maybe if you had benefits that only came in when you had lower health. So, like, it would apply on your... Like, if you're full health, you take 25% of damage easily. And then when you get lower on health, you take it... Or it's, like, more difficult. It's an odd thing, anyway. The Steel Garrote are a ruthless paladin order in service of the goddess Boudica. They are feared throughout Adir for their unwavering determination to punish Oathbreakers. Though this armor bears the mark of combat with the monstrous Spider Queen that its owner fell prey to, it is no less effective for them. Blessed by a priest of Boudica, this armor ensures the safety of its wearer by punishing those that dare to strike at them. decisively. Also, no, the other ones we found... Well, we did find boots. Yeah, we found steel Garrote boots. I wonder if there's a armor set mechanic in this. We don't see any, but we have 2 of the same there. Once we start to get some more, we should consider looking in at that. Yeah, looking into it. I just feel like these need to be gone. I don't know if we have to. I feel like it would be good. I see something back here. I see these.
Ready?
Yep.
Aim.
That works. So you can open the radial menu while jumping. Also, there does appear to be a bug where the radial menu opens twice. Like when I tell it to do something. Let me try that with this.
One moment.
That didn't. Is it because I'm holding down the... I think it might be because I'm holding down a button. When you maybe don't need to. Ooh. Yes, yeah, it's because I'm holding down a button. Understand. So, I think with the radial menu, you just have to press the button once and it opens the radial menu. I've been holding it down. That is not how... And it reopens when you're at the end of the hold. That's what the bug is. Well, it's not a bug, I guess, but... That's what the behavior I didn't understand is. There's so much useful loot here. This seems like somewhere we definitely should have been. I said it already, but I'll say it a few more times. Oh, those aren't real eggs. This one's a real egg, though.
Here it comes.
Jump. Again, don't know what the benefit is. I'm assuming that you wouldn't put all these spider eggs here if there wasn't a reason to destroy them, but at the same time, they do put all those chests around the place and there's nothing in them either, so... Yeah. Maybe these are like the chests. Maybe every, like, 50th one will have something in it. I think we found something in one once, so... There's a chance. Right. Back up, then. Well... Accidentally did a quest. Good. I don't know where we are. Looks cool though. Back in Avona's threshold. I guess we probably could have come in the other way, right? Because, yeah, there's that door. Now I know where we are. Let's just have a quick look at the map here. Yeah, let's go and explore over here first. So we're just going to explore to the edge here. So that we have somewhere we can explore from later. So I just want to kind of make sure that we've done this part. Oh, there it is. Good here, loot. Sorry, if I ever do go silent like that, that's me going, there's loot. I need to be quiet so I can actually hear it over the sound of my own voice. Got something written above this one. This used to be a shop. Guy's dead, though. Note written in a careful hand, brief but scribed with excitement. My dear friend, the rumors are true. The cave you so blindly run towards is haunted or otherwise occupied by a creature of malefic intent. You may find abundant fishing, but you will more likely find your death. Pleading, your beloved Edda. Oh. So that was his fishing rod in there. So he was keeping something in the creepy looking cave. A remarkably small fish is displayed on this wooden plaque. Engraved at the bottom in small bronze in a small bronze sign is the following text: Edda's first catch. May this be the start to a long and prosperous career as an angler. Oh. So, his beloved, who he's got the fish of on the wall, went in there and got trapped, and then he ended up getting killed out here. Should have listened to her, I think, in hindsight. That's ours. Oh, I'm over encumbered. No. Is there a way to break down things here? There is, but I suppose I should just stash in camp if I'm not going to do anything with it right now. Yeah, put the great axes and the daggers away, and the bow. Yeah, it solves our weight issue. Now we're speedy again. Just look and see if there's any more loot. I don't hear any. Doesn't mean there isn't any, it just means I don't hear it. I'll have the dagger. And then, I think that's this side done. We got this little bit next to the wall over here. Ooh, the camera really did not like me turning there. I think the camera got stuck on something. I don't know if we can even get close enough to that wall. We'll try. Alright, now we've done it. Back along this way. We're going to go back into Adir. Not into Adir. Wow, my colonist, side of me really came out there, didn't it? I'm going to go back into Paradise here. And then we can hand in that quest. But yeah, I'm already seeing this as part of Adir. I'm like, yes, this is part of the Empire. I don't see any issues with this. Oh, so the spiders here came from down below as well. They might have come up via, like, the fountain or something. And then spread all over. Makes some sense. Can I not make that? No. Well, I will run up this way. Which is also a perfectly acceptable way of getting up there. Running round. Now we're going back to the marketplace where the bounties are held. You do see different people here each day. I wonder whether different things happen in that square and whether it's like based on time of day or something. Could be the NPC cycle that we fix by quick saving and quick loading. I thought we were going to have to do it there. Hello.
Welcome back, Envoy.
I have a bounty to claim.
Show it here.
Nacib has been slain.
I don't envy you having gone into that horrid place, but I'm thankful you did so.
Goodbye.
Be safe out there, you hear?
Hey, that was 500 gold. I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh, don't do that. Do this, because it is time for the end. Time for the end of the episode. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.